Nicky, great win today, 2-1 against Folkestone, but we didn't play that bad on Tuesday night when we lost 2-0. It's a bit of a funny old game, football, isn't it?
Yeah, that was Wednesday night, by the way.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's one of them. If you, like I said in the programme notes, if you don't take your chances, and you always put yourself under pressure. And we got goals today when we were on top in the game, and you take your chances, and that's what can happen. On Wednesday, for whatever reason, we still wouldn't have been out there now, and we wouldn't have scored. So.
Well, we hit the post, we hit the crossbar, we had a goal cleared off the line.
Yeah, should be a penalty.
Yeah.
The keepers made some great saves. But I'm so pleased with the boys. You know, they put an unbelievable shift in today, and to bounce back after being bitterly disappointed in the dressing room on Wednesday. And there was a few choice words said, which I think the boys obviously took it on board, and they bounced back and really put on a really gritty, passionate performance for the club.
2-0 at half time, you must have thought, here we go, this is, can we hang on to this? You know what it's like.
Yeah, well, it's the old scoreline, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I don't like that scoreline, you know. It's obviously, if we get the next goal, hopefully the game's over, they get it, and the game's back on in their respect. But we went, obviously they got the goal the second half, and we really they didn't have any chances really after them, so we kept them at bay, and we seen the game out comfortably, I thought, in the end.
Well, I must say, I compliment you on your changes, because bringing Buster on and the young lad, oh dear, who did you bring up? No, the young kid you brought out left.
Oh, Jake McKenzie.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. Jake. Beg your pardon, Jake. I couldn't get your name out of my tongue. So, but no, that was perfect, because all of a sudden we had a bit of more pace up front. Dave had done very well. Dave Raggett had done very well first half, but he'd run out of steam, and you just brought those on at the right time, and it pegged them back when they wanted to push on.
Not to mention me.
Oh yeah. Actually, I'll tell you what. That was a bizarre thing with the red socks, wasn't it?
I couldn't believe it. You know, we have white bottoms on the socks, and the rest of the socks are red. You know, and I often, because I get blisters on my feet, I use a white under sock and red socks, you know. So a bit of strange, and I was having to go to the linesman, and I even put red tape around the bottom of it so you couldn't see, and he still wouldn't let me on. But no. It's a bit petty, because obviously there's more going on in the game, and you think, just get on with the game. Really, that's not going to cause any problems, is it? Really, somebody wearing a little bit of white socks at the bottom, and but that's bureaucracy. It's
just the way it is.
It's just the way it is. They've got the rules and regulations. If they don't do their job, then they obviously get marked down on it. I think there was an assessor there as well. So,
yeah, there was.
I mean, going back to the game, terrific. I'm really pleased. Mev, fantastic goal. And I had a word with James Morris before the game, and he was. I was going to leave him out before the game. I said to him, I need you, my captain, I need you to go and put in a shift. This is your club and your captain, and you've got to go and lead by example. So I was caught in between two stools regarding playing him, and I believe I made the right choice. You know, he was absolutely amazing today. His work rate, his endeavour, and that's what you've got to do. You know, you've got to do not just one game. You've got to do it throughout the season. You do that throughout the season, you won't be at this level. And he just shows that he wears his heart on his sleeve, and he really got about and got in people's faces in today's game. And obviously, I made James Everett captain, and just obviously for the game, it's his old club. I thought I'd get another 20%, 30% of his play, you know, on the armband, and that worked as well.
It did.
You have days where things go right, and obviously you have days where a lot goes wrong. But you take it. We've got, like I say, a real good game to look forward to on Monday. You know, local derby again. With these Kent derbies come thick and fast against a home-based team I went to watch yesterday against Ramsgate. And it's going to be an interesting game.
It certainly is, yes. It's going to be a very interesting game. You just touched on something I was going to ask you about as well. I know that young Scott got man of the match. Someone independent in the stands gave that. Fair enough. He had a decent game. But for me, you just mentioned the guy that I thought was probably the man of the match. From the midfield along with Michael, I thought they did fantastic. I think young James and Michael in the middle, they are the two players out of 22 on there I would hate to play against, because they want to win every ball.
Exactly, and that's what James Morris is all about. You know, that's his game. He gets in people's faces. He's got to play with an edge. If he doesn't play with an edge, you don't really see.
It's not the same, is he?
No, he's not the same. He's got to play with that edge in his game. He's like a lion with raw meat today, and that's what you need to see out of him. You see the best out of James Morris when that happens, and he was absolutely amazing performance. And obviously everyone, to be fair, goalkeeper did terrific.
He did. First half was superb.
He made some good saves, and they're a good team.
Yeah, they're a good team.
They're a good team. They know what they're doing. They're organised, and we stood up. And I thought it was a little bit bizarre the way they play a real high line.
That was amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah, I obviously didn't realise they did that, and especially when they've got the likes of Liam Friend at the back, who's got pace and stuff like that. So yeah, and Chappell, I just for me it was a bit bizarre that they come squeezing up, because you always leaves yourself open to something that happens, just leaving it over the top, and that's how we got the winning goal in the end.
It was
broke free, great ball in, and I'm really pleased for young Adam Walcott. He's come from America, you know, on a scholarship. He's a local boy, and I threw him in today, give him his chance, because he showed some great quality when he came on against Horsham. And sometimes you have these hunches, and it's paid off, and he's got the winning goal for us.
Well, congratulations, Nicky. Great 3 points. I think that's done the club and you a world of good. So well done.
I hope so.
Yeah, well done. Thanks.